So, quarterfinals, that just happened. Arsenal versus Real Madrid tonight. Do you expect Real Madrid to win this one, Dad? Yeah. Will it be a battering or?
I don't think it'll be a battering, but I think they'll win.
Well, I mean, we could see a shock, but it's doubtful.
How's it gone, mate?
Of fans expectant 8 times Arsenal have been in the Champions League quarter-final game. Twice have they made it through to the semi-finals. If they're going to do it this year, what do you want to see from them tonight, Cesc Fabregas?
Cesc Fabregas, what a player. He was, anyway. Do you think he was a good player?
Yeah, last night, yeah.
Definitely.
Be smart. They need to manage a certain moment of the game in a very intelligent way. As I said before, Real Madrid, when they are most dangerous, is when
We will be. What?
because you
Yeah, I know.
the ball, you think they're not pressing.
We will be live tomorrow with PSG taking on Aston Villa.
Like Miguel said, it's about winning.
Fans singing North London Forever. Do you know how important those fans could be tonight?
I thought you were about to sing North London Forever, then I was gonna.
What?
Do not sing that song in this house. North London Forever, do not sing that.
To support them, to be behind them, and to just give a proper top delivery like we did, for example, 20 years ago.
Vinicius Junior, this Real Madrid team here is full of talent. It's full of Galacticos, but Arsenal are going to have to try and stop them tonight and take something back to the Bernabeu.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is vital, to keep the hope alive. I really think Arsenal can do well tonight. I see them winning because of that. The top talent of Real Madrid. They need to
One's
maximize
just
their
bigger
ability
than
to
the
be
other.
really top.
Yeah.
And Arsenal will be led there by their captain, Martin Odegaard. So let's head out now to the stadium and to your commentary team this evening. Alan Shearer, and good evening to John Champion.
Thank you, Gabby. Good evening, everyone. Nights like this don't come around too often. For Arsenal, the biggest game at the Emirates since the 2009 Champions League semi-final against Manchester United.
Can't believe we're playing on the last day of the season.
The clues
And you've got a gig.
billboards outside is that of Real Madrid.
Alright, good night.
A royal visit.
No.
As these players are about to witness, Arsenal's home ground is dressed up to the nines.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think that's actually perfect. Bums.
Looking to clear the hurdle which they fell last season. But facing Real Madrid in the springtime is perhaps
Champions League nights are always the best. Everyone can agree with me on that one. Whether it's my team playing, whether it's your team playing, Champions League nights are the best. Especially when it's not even dark yet. Oh, so good. I think everyone's expecting a Real Madrid result today. We could be surprised. Saka's back, so might have been a different result when Saka was injured, but now Saka's back, it could change the narrative of this game. Plus, Real Madrid haven't been at their best this season. They just lost to Valencia. I'm going to take you through the lineups. So, the lineups are... Who's singing LA, LA, LA? If it's Real Madrid, fair enough, because they've actually got something to sing for. But if it's Arsenal fans, then shush. Because I've got nothing to sing for. So, Arsenal's lineup is David Raya, Yorian Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Erdegaard, Partey, Rice, Saka, Marino, Martinelli. That's for Arsenal. Then for Madrid, it's Thibaut Courtois, Valverde, Raul Asensio, Rudiger, Alaba, Rodrigo, Modric, Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, and Vinny Jr. Don't think there's any point going through the bench, but we'll do it anyway. Arda Endrick, Vasquez, Vallejo, Garcia, Diaz, Brahim Diaz, Fran Gonzalez, Gonzalo Garcia, fucking hell, fire. Jacobo Ramon, Sergio Mestre, Jaime Andres, Lorenzo Agudo. That's for Madrid. Then we got on Arsenal's bench, it's Kieran Tierney, Ben White, Zinchenko, Trossard, Jorginho, Neto, Tommy Setford, Nathan Butler, Ayedeji, Jimmy Gower, and then Starboy Ethan Monieri. I mean, Starboy is Bukayo Saka, but, you know, need to move that. Yeah. Yeah, as I just said, commentators just said the same thing. With Real Madrid not being at their best this season, that should surely give Arsenal motivation to get something in this game. It might not, but you know, we could see a surprise. We could see a surprise. I didn't think did they not beat? I swear they beat Bayern Munich last season at the Emirates. Emirates is a very hard place to go to. Arsenal, they did end up losing that tie, but I think they beat Bayern. Bayern beat them 1-0. No, it was 2-2. It was 2-2. Oh, shit, it started. Bollocks, I wasn't focusing. About 12 seconds behind. But we'll catch up, I guess. Why in God's name are Madrid playing in grey? I guess because they're playing white. I guess because Arsenal playing white and red. So that gives you sort of an idea of what Arsenal might be playing. So I think Arsenal will be playing in black in the next fixture. I stupidly put them as orange. But yeah, I might be updating the thumbnail later in this stream. Because stupidly I put Madrid in orange when they're actually playing in grey. Grey's a weird colour for a football shirt. Arsenal on the break here. Martin Odegaard. Timber. Odegaard again. Partey. Thought the microphone went on for a sec. Arsenal getting into Madrid here. The first sort of 2 minutes of the game. If Arsenal can get an early goal, that will set them up quite nicely. Oh, bit of a blunder there from, I think that was Valverde. That's such a dive. That's a dive. There is no way you give a free kick for that. That's a dive. He so obviously dives. That's such a dive. Saka so obviously dives there. No way you'd go down like that to the ground from what Modric just did. He barely touched him. Caught him by the foot and that was about it. There's no way you go down like that. He dived. He so clearly dived. Honestly, the officiating has got to get better in football. He didn't go, the thing is though, he didn't go down naturally. But it's a free kick to Arsenal, a free kick that I don't think they deserve. That's a shite free kick. Oh, big mistake, Saka. Saka's just giving the ball away to Vinny Jr. or Rodrigo. Yeah, it's Rodrigo. Luckily, Arsenal's defence was awake for that one. Arsenal, you can't be doing that. You are going to get punished if you do that against Real Madrid. Saka making an error there. They might not be so lucky next time if they do something like that. But yeah, we do. I'm also going to be giving you updates on Bayern Munich versus Inter as well, which is also on. But the main one we're going to be focusing on here is Arsenal versus Real Madrid. Good defending from Asensio. I don't think Arsenal win this game, to be honest with you, from what I've seen so far. It's quite even, but I don't think Arsenal will win this. Real Madrid are just too good. Like, that's no disrespect to Arsenal. Like, Madrid beat Liverpool a long time ago, 5-2. So it's not shameful losing to Madrid because they're a really good team. I'd probably say the best team in the world. But if they can score early, sort the first 10 minutes, that will set them up well for the game. Scoring an early goal can do one of two things. It can either set you up really well and you have a really good game and you win, or it can give the other team the momentum and make them just punish you. The same that happened with Liverpool. We scored 2 goals in like the first 20 minutes and just got battered. Because the defence had a shocker that game. And the midfield. The midfield just was awful that game. Ooh, bending corner from Saka, and Courtois was alert for that one. That was a dangerous ball. But yeah, that was easy for Courtois, that was routine, and that will be another corner for Arsenal. Saka again to take. Oh! Could Real Madrid get back to Arsenal on the break here? That's a really good ball from Rodrigo. This is just the stuff that Real Madrid do. This is not any out of the ordinary stuff. This is not extraordinary. This is just what Real Madrid do. It's normal. But when Modric retires, it's going to be... yeah, it's going to be crazy. I don't think it'll be on the level of Ronaldo or Messi retiring. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if Ronaldo or Messi will retire. because Messi's nearly in his 40s. I think Ronaldo wants to get to 1,000 goals and then he'll retire. But I don't know if that'll happen or not, because his body could catch up with him by that point. Arsenal have got to stop making mistakes here. They've got to stop making sloppy passes. It'll bite him in the arse if they keep doing that. Arsenal, I've got to say, Real Madrid have barely been in Arsenal's half. But it's going to be dodgy if Arsenal are to take a draw into the next game. That's not taking a draw. You need to take a win to the Etihad. What am I on about Etihad? You need to take a win to the Bernabeu, not a draw. If you take a loss, that's even worse, because Real Madrid will just carry on. It's basically just another page for Real Madrid. They will just start from where they left off. You know, it's the same page. Like, they will just start from where they left off. If Real Madrid are to get a win today at the Emirates, I nearly keep saying Etihad, I don't know why. But if Real Madrid are to get a win at the Emirates today, that will just give them a head start. It will be very hard, with the atmosphere at the Bernabeu. Arsenal will be just hoping to get a win out of this game and then just a draw in the next one. Because it's so hard to win at that ground. It's so hard to get a result at the Bernabeu, just because of the atmosphere. The reason why it's not as hard to win at home is because, well, it's your home stadium and your fans are going to be giving the atmosphere. The only team that's managed to beat Madrid at Bernabeu in the recent years, I think, has been City. So that's how hard it is, clearly. But, you know, at the minute, Arsenal ain't doing too bad. It's still 0-0, so that's how you know they're doing well.
We've seen the threat already, haven't we, with Real Madrid and what they're trying to do. Won the ball back twice and straight away their first notice.
Yeah, more Champions League coverage for you tomorrow night. With the recent results we've seen, if obviously now the league's more or less done, Liverpool just have to win it now. It's more of a when than if, really, now, for the league title for Liverpool. So I think Arsenal are just going to be focusing on the Champions League now, because that's the only trophy they've got left to play for. That's a foul. No, that is a foul, to be fair. Or is it? I don't know. Let's have a look. Slow motion replay will give us the definitive answer. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. He grabs him. That is definitely a foul. Arsenal have been robbed of a free kick there. That's a foul on Timber by Camavinga. Honestly, the refereeing, I would not... Honestly, I don't want to get myself in trouble or anything, but I would not be surprised if Madrid had paid the refs. It's likely, innit? Let's be honest. That was a joke, by the way. That was a joke. For any Madrid fans that want to try and sue me. That was also a joke as well. But yeah, that was a free kick. Arsenal have been robbed of a free kick there.
Goes again, Martinelli.
Arsenal ain't playing too badly, you know. Oh, good save from that. Took a bounce as well. So good save from Courtois there. That did take a bit of a bounce, a bobble on the way through.
1v1, there's only one thought in his mind. Can he get
But at the minute, Arsenal are the better team, I'd say.
too much pace on it? But he gets his shot away.
Arsenal are the much better team, but we do know what Real Madrid can do, so let's not count the chickens too early.
Hatched.
What?
Hatched.
Hatched. Just count the chickens too early. Not hatched. What you on about?
Count the chickens before they've hatched.
I don't fucking know. I'm not an Arsenal fan, so I'm not really fussed, to be honest. No, it doesn't. How does it mean the same thing?
Count them too early before they've hatched, or count them before they've hatched.
Yeah, it's the same. I don't know. I'm just trying to watch football, to be honest.
We're closing the curtains at any time.
Yeah, soon. Might as well close them. Oh, potential penalty check. Who for? Arsenal, surely. Can't be Madrid. It's got to be Arsenal. Is it? It's got to be for Arsenal. Is it for Arsenal? What? Who for? So it would be for Arsenal if the penalty kick is to be given. But, like, Arsenal fans, don't count your lucky stars too early because Courtois is good at saving stuff and play could go on. So, yeah, play has gone on. There's no penalty. Play carries on as normal. Just going to shut the curtains.
Hey?
Probably one of the most easiest things to do, but I can't do it.
It catches though, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's been drawn so many times, it gets like it's
Yeah.
sort of damaged.
It's
the
used to.
railroad.
Yeah.
It sticks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Is Mbappe not playing tonight? I've seen Bellingham play. I don't know about Mbappe though. Mbappe's up front. So where is he then? It's been 15 minutes and Real Madrid have not looked like scoring so far. I think with Real Madrid you sort of know if they're going to win or not within the first sort of 20 minutes of the game. But so far, I'd say Arsenal are the better team. They're really working Madrid, so 68% possession for Arsenal. Madrid are sort of starting to get the possession back a bit though.
Ball for him at the minute. Every one of them getting a touch out there and going from one end of the pitch to the other, or one side of the pitch to the other, I should say.
Hurt the toe.
You've hurt your
Muscle
toe?
Or like them toes.
I don't think you have any muscles in your toe.
Eh?
That might be the worst take of all time. Hang on a sec. I can't believe I've got to look this up. Do toes have muscles?
You probably Google him.
Yes, I'm googling that. Toes do have muscles. And I do sports science. That's crazy how I don't know that. Toes are so tiny that how do they have muscles? They're not the biggest thing on the body. What's smaller, the little finger or the little toe? I'd say it's probably the little toe. The little toe is tiny. can't believe we got onto a conversation about toes and fingers. What's going on here?
Then again, it was good pressing though. When you go, you've got to all go together. There's a little nudge on him there, so it was a free kick.
Yeah, that is a free kick. My hair looks shameful. I definitely need a haircut. And I'm getting one tomorrow. I think. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, she's oblivious. She's got her headphones in.
Really impressive. Strong running on the ball, powerful. And he knocks it in behind for Martelli.
That Raul Asensio is a good defender.
Gets his team up the pitch.
I thought that was alright. Literally, it's getting in my eyes.
One thing going on until you're playing at 40, but it's another thing playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world at that age. At this level, it really, really is incredible.
To the extent that he is the oldest ever player for Real Madrid.
I'm actually going to look up how old Modric is. I think he did retire from the Croatian national team. The Croatian national team, not Croatian. Would help if I could spell his name correctly. 39! You'd be 40 on the 9th of September. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think he plays for the Croatian national team. He still plays for the Croatian national team. That's crazy. I thought he'd retired from the Croatian national team. Honestly, the perfect send-off would be for him to win the World Cup next summer, but it won't happen. Croatia won't win, not with the team they've got. They've got some good players they have, but they're not going to win the World Cup. It's not enough to win the World Cup. England aren't winning the World Cup just because they've got Thomas Tuchel as manager. That's not happening. Honestly, even if we get a really easy grip, we'll probably still concede about 5 goals. Oh, bends in from Vinny Jr. But yeah, Vinny Jr. can score goals with a finesse. So, yeah, Raya's got to be alert for that. I think Raya's had a pretty good game so far, but that was going nowhere near the goal. So, it's all good. Honestly, I will be surprised if this game does end 0-0. I mean, I don't think I would be actually, because both teams are even so far. I think Arsenal have been the better team for the 21 minutes we've had, but Real Madrid have got themselves covered. So, don't know. It's just a matter of breaking Madrid's defence down, and that's quite hard. It's quite hard to do. I mean, Real Madrid, when they played Man City the other week, made Man City look like bloody Ebbsfleet Town. Ebbsfleet United. I don't know which one it is, but I'm sorry that I always use Ebbsfleet as an example. I can't say Grimsby Town because we're playing actually quite well at the minute, so... Can I have one of your crisps? Can I have one of your crisps? Cheers.
The biggest one.
Yeah, I'll have the biggest one.
I'll go and get you some then.
Oh, they're nice. Walker's smoky bacon.
Can you get you some?
No, it's fine.
Sure?
Eh. This game between Bayern and Inter looks enthralling.
First instalment of what everyone anticipates will be a titanic tussle. It's the second time Arsenal and Real Madrid have been paired in Europe.
I don't feel like you have to have a good game to enjoy it. I feel like if it's crap, you still enjoy it because it's just how bad it is. Honestly, though, there has been games where I've nearly fell asleep because of how boring it's been. There's no need to stick an audio book on at night to get yourself to sleep. Just put some recent football matches on. Oh! Oh! Is he offside? Oh, how's he missed that? Ah, flags up. Yeah, I thought he'd be offside because of how late Vinny played it. You cannot afford to do that, Arsenal. Again, playing sloppy passes. You will just get punished. Yeah. I don't know who the defender is. Saliba. If Saliba had have been a bit further back, if Saliba had been a bit more further forward, and he'd have scored, 1-0 down. Ooh, that's not, no, it was Partey, not Saliba. That's not good. All they need is Timber to have an injury. Like, they were so unlucky with Timber last season. They signed him, and then he got injured more or less straight away, and they couldn't use him for the full season. But, yeah, Arsenal are going to have to be better with passing this game because, well, it's not going to be good if they keep passing like they think they're prime Barcelona. But yeah, Arsenal actually do look like the better side in this game, which is surprising. I mean, they've obviously come into this with a very strong team because they can't really win the Prem anymore, so they've just focused on Champions League. If they can't win the Prem, then they might as well focus on the Champions League because they can still win it. So, and if you put an half-decent, like an half-strong team out, you never know. Against the Real Madrid side who at times this season haven't been great, then, like, you know, Arsenal could get a result today. Because last league game for Madrid was a 2-1 loss to Valencia. So, you never know. I think it just all depends how both teams play, really. Because if Arsenal keep giving these sloppy passes away, then yeah, that's good defending. And Madrid have got the ball back. No, that's good defending, Lewis Skelly. I think it was Lewis Skelly. No, it wasn't. I think it was Partey. Partey's having quite a good game. Camavinga. The crowd's in full mode in full volume for tonight's game. But if Arsenal do win tonight, it'll be interesting going into the next leg, definitely. I don't expect Villa to get a result against PSG tomorrow. I think that's where Villa's road in the Champions League does come to an end because, no disrespect to Villa at all, they've been amazing this season. To get to quarterfinals of the Champions League is crazy. They should be, honestly, whether they lose or not tomorrow, they can walk out of this tournament when they eventually do, because I don't think they'll get to the final. They can walk out of the Champions League with their heads held high. They've beaten Bayern Munich this campaign. They're beating Club Brugge. They're beating some good teams. Also, someone that the Arsenal defence have got to look out for tonight is Mbappe. Because he's the venomous snake. Like, I think he put, was it Gvardiol on his arse when Man City played Madrid. So, yeah. Even if Mbappe plays his cards right, he could round the keeper. But I think Raya's too good for that. You can never be too concentrated in a football match. I would actually say that Arsenal have been the better team. Real Madrid have got into it a bit more, but they've not really had anything in this game so far. I'm just going to look at the stats. The stats will be crazy. Expected goals, I mean, I don't really pay attention to expected goals, but it's 0.72 and 0.05 for Madrid at the minute. That's crazy. Arsenal have had 2 shots on target. Possession is a bit more closer now, but Arsenal have still had the most possession. And saves, Rise had to make 2, Madrid's had to make 1. I guess that's routine. Still no updates in the Bayern Munich versus Inter game. There was an update about 30 minutes ago, and that was that it was almost 1-0. But apart from that, nothing. But yeah, as I said, if Arsenal can take a win to the Bernabeu, that'll be really good. That'll set them up really well for the second leg. It's just how they play the second leg. Like, because the Madrid, from what I've seen on TV, I've never been to the Bernabeu myself, but from what I've seen on TV, the Madrid atmosphere looks quite intimidating. Oh dear, that's a really good ball. And that's a good save from Raya. Raya's played really well tonight so far. Madrid are starting to get into this game now. How long will it be before they score? Arsenal could score now, but probably not, because Martinelli's taking way too long. Yeah, Courtois got that covered. Routine for Courtois. As soon as Madrid score, I think that's over for Arsenal. I don't expect them to get back into it. Oh, you can't be doing that. Not in the Champions League. Arsenal are all over the place. Don't shoot from there, Mbappe, because you won't score. No matter how good you think you are. And that's a really poor shot there from Rodrigo. I think he was trying to cross it, to be fair. But still, good defending there from Arsenal. They are having to defend well, because this is crazy from Madrid. I think if Mbappe puts that more into the corner, that was just more or less straight out Raya. But if Mbappe puts that more into the corner, he scores that. But he just hit it straight at Raya, so yeah, should be a routine save, that one. That's a really bad corner. Straight into the Arsenal, straight into when Arsenal player can block it out. Yeah, if Arsenal make any more sloppy passes, like Raya's saving them at the minute. Like, they can't afford to be making passes that are sloppy because they will get punished. That's really good from Bellingham. Vinicius Jr. And that's out. Oh, that's too good from Mbappe. Oh my god, he's a magician. Mbappe is just so good on the ball. Look, that touch and over Odegaard like that. Oh, he's just so good, isn't he? Oh, look at that. Over Odegaard, he's taken Odegaard to the shops there. And the touch down was, oh, it was perfect. The touch was perfection from Mbappe there. Don't shoot if Arsenal want to score, don't shoot too far out because like you could roof it or you could just smash it into Courtois' hands. I've got a feeling Raya's going to have a lot more to do in this game. It's still 0-0, but I've got a feeling that'll be a bad thing for Arsenal if it is to stay like that, because taking a draw into, especially a 0-0 draw, taking a 0-0 draw to the Bernabeu is just letting them know that they can beat you, basically. That's such a dangerous game to play, having a 0-0 draw at the Bernabeu. Like, if it's the Bernabeu is such a dangerous place to go. If that's the first game, if the Bernabeu is the first game, it normally doesn't fall like that. But if the oh, what are you doing? Vinny Jr., you're better than that, mate. He's just dived on the floor, so the ref stops play. Bore off, Vinny. That, you diver. He didn't even touch your leg. Honestly, Madrid will just cheat for anything, won't they? That Camavinga foul on Timber should have earned Arsenal a free kick earlier on. That was just disgraceful refereeing. I don't give a free kick for that. It's amazing. He was tugging onto him and then he pushed him to the ground. I don't know how that's not even a yellow card. He's stopping him from, like, getting to the ball. Pushed him onto the floor and then, like, that stopped him from getting the ball, which was just not good. I might just fill this bottle back up, you know. I mean, I will drink the bottle of water, but, like, there's no point in wasting it when I can just go fill this bottle up. I swear he touched that. No, I don't think he did. The player had been stopped. I'm a silly Billy. Ooh! If someone's there, that's an Arsenal goal. But no one was there. What a ball in from Saka, but no one was there to collect it, to put it in the goal. Oh, if someone had been there then for Saka's cross, that's 1-0 Arsenal. If Marino's there, then that's 1-0 Arsenal, but yeah, they've got to be more prepared for stuff like that. Like, that was a great opportunity. going to be kicking themselves now, Arsenal, for that they didn't capitalise on that. That's crazy. You see, Arsenal are really close to scoring every time they get in the box, but it's just the end product that's not. It's not there. If Madrid just keep passing the ball around like this, Arsenal ain't going to get near them.
We're sick of hearing people saying it and hearing it, but
That's out.
I'm telling you, if
That was out.
Liverpool get
How's that not out?
of that ball, he has to.
It's been 38 minutes, and there's still not been a goal. It's been quite a good game in my opinion so far. It's been a very good game, in fact. It's been good at both ends. Real Madrid have had about 3 chances to score and haven't. It's not like Real Madrid. If it's still 0-0 at half time, I sort of expect Madrid to come into life in the next half. Like, even if it's a 1-0 win, like, it's a very narrow win, but even if it's a 1-0 win for Arsenal at the Emirates tonight, then that will set them up well for the next leg. It's just, if they get a win at the Emirates, that will set them up really well. A draw, not so well. And a loss will just, nah, you can't lose tonight. Arsenal, if you want to get through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, do anything but lose. Oh, again! Again, Saka puts a great ball in, but there's no one there. Well, someone was there, but not in the right place. Oh, that's a great ball in from Odegaard, and then, oh, that's exquisite, but then there's no end product. That would have been such a great move had someone been there to put the ball in the back of the net. There is no way you're going down like that. Bloody hell, Madrid. No, Mbappe, just stop with the play acting. Madrid tonight are cheating so badly and it's so obvious. You played a poor pass, so you're going to play act and go down injured. Honestly, Madrid players never get a job in acting because you're not good at it. If football doesn't work out, don't get a job in acting. Arsenal are really playing well though tonight, which has shocked me. With Gabriel being injured, I thought they wouldn't play that well. But they're actually playing really well tonight, and it shocked me a bit. Inter Milan 1, Bayern Munich 0. Lautaro Martinez. I've got a feeling that Arsenal might get Barcelona if they beat Madrid in the 2 legs. Again, there's still a long time to go. There's this game and then another leg, so I don't know if getting a draw is good for Arsenal to take back to the Bernabeu because it's risky. You can sometimes If Arsenal go, I doubt they're gonna win 2 or 3-0. But I think Aston Villa versus PSG. Why have I done the thumbnail? It's not Villa versus PSG. It's PSG versus Villa. Have I looked at that correctly? It's PSG versus Villa. How you messed that up? And I also don't think Villa will be wearing their home kit either, because it clashes a tiny bit. I truly expect Villa to wear white tomorrow. I can't remember what any team's third kit except from Liverpool is this bloody season. Third shirt. Arsenal are getting in on it a bit now. Not like they haven't been for the last... Oh, that's a save! And another great save from Courtois. Great double save there. Yeah, it's blue. Yeah. Sevilla have got to wear their away kit tomorrow. Great from Courtois there. Yeah, Arsenal are really going to have to test Courtois tonight to be able to score. But that was really good from Courtois. Really good. Great double save. The one on the on the volley from I don't know who it was. And then the save after that. Oh my god, the first save was better, but both saves were quite good. To recover after that as well. Oh man. Courtois is just a great goalkeeper, isn't he? He really is a great goalkeeper. Would I say he's the best in the world? I think he's probably on par with Alisson. What a save that was. Great save. That's a great save. I've got to clap that. And the rebound as well. Oh, great save. Arsenal was so close there. I think Arsenal will score though if they carry on like this. But yeah, Arsenal are really starting to test Madrid now. And it's going to cost Madrid if they don't capitalise on it. Why are AFTV doing a watch party for it? Courtois is just a god amongst men, isn't he? That went quick, 45 minutes we're at now. And it's only 2 minutes. But yeah, as I keep saying, I don't know if it's good or bad for Arsenal to go level into the next game. Because they will play at the Bernabeu. So I don't know if that's good or bad to get a draw. They might not get a draw yet, they could still win it. But there's still 45 minutes left to play. So, you know, Madrid could score before half time. It would be very unlikely though, because I just can't see Madrid scoring at the minute. Arsenal have been the better team. Totally. Yeah, you're never scoring from that, mate. That's not happening, Camavinga. Good technique, but he's way off. But yeah, I'd say Arsenal have been the better team. And that's half time. Really good game so far. I'll go for a bit. Everyone thought at the start of this game Arsenal will be at least 1 or 2 goals up before half time, but no, they're not. They're completely Did I say Arsenal or Real Madrid? I meant Real Madrid. But yeah, that's half time, and there hasn't been a goal yet, which has surprised me quite a lot. I honestly, I can't lie that I thought that maybe Real Madrid would be at least 1 or 2 goals up before half time, but that's just not how it's worked out. Bayern Munich 0, Inter Milan 1. But yeah, Arsenal fans will be delighted if they win this first leg, as you would expect. But yeah.
That went quick.
Yeah, it did. It went really quick. I was quite surprised when it went that quick, actually.
That's like a Jacks.
Snacker Jacks, yeah.
I think Clarence will talk about it a little bit later. And the most important is that they were threatening, you know, with Saka, always being dangerous, always trying to be positive, taking 1 against 1. This is why he's on the team, creating chances, creating free kicks, dangerous positions where we know Arsenal can hurt any team in the world, and they were very, very brave. It's a shame that after, you know, they dropped a little bit that level, but in the first 10-15 minutes, it's exactly the Arsenal that we expected and that we want to see.
Yeah, a really fast start, and Williams scored from a couple of set pieces as well.
Yeah, they did, and we spoke about it before the game. Saka's delivery is excellent, and he had 2 in quick succession. Really dangerous balls. Arsenal couldn't Real Madrid, putting them across while under pressure. Very unfortunate, obviously, not to score. I think they're looking very, very dangerous, especially down the right for set pieces as well.
And there was quite a long decision over whether it was a handball, and Arsenal potentially going to receive a penalty shout there. It wasn't in the end. You agree with that, but you want to go back and show the build-up here.
Yeah, I think the build-up for Arsenal here, you see the way Madrid is set up in a 4-4-2, but they can pick them apart. The timing of the press from Madrid was a little bit too late from Rodrigo, and then it puts them in one-on-one positions in the wide areas, which is where Arsenal are the most dangerous as a team. Of course, you want your best players in these moments. Martinelli very sharp there, and I think important for Arsenal to continue to be brave and play out from the back because, yes, when they lose the ball, there are moments when Madrid are threatening, but when they play out from the back, like they did there, it shows that you can put your players in the positions they want to be in and you can be devastating.
Happy with the decision, everyone? You would be happy with it either way. This is 50-50.
I think in the end, right, it's really close. If I'm an Arsenal player, I'm saying pen. Obviously I am. But I think the defender is very close, so it could go either way.
They make mistakes, Arsenal, and it's in those moments that we see the speed with which Real Madrid can pounce on that, and their attack can turn very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, all that have been said about the coaching at Arsenal, maybe we expected that. And Real Madrid expected as well, but then what you don't want to do is to give away some stupid balls. And I think the reason why Arsenal dropped a little bit in terms of intensity and their conviction to become dangerous is because they lost a few of those balls in the midfield. And Madrid immediately shows they become dangerous, and it takes away some confidence, right? So they need to continue the way they do, knowing that they're playing against a team that wants exactly that, and they can wait for those moments. Here again, you can see, you know, they are so ready to make the run with Mbappe. And these are chances. So, and of course it will happen, but you don't want to give it away. That's what I'm saying.
And of course, Arsenal have enormous threat down the wing. We've seen that tonight, haven't we? Both Martinelli and Saka have sent some great balls in.
Yeah, I think both of them have been very dangerous. I think Saka, especially for me, coming off the right, and Odegaard just playing in this little position, always being there to support, to if he needs that support. But Saka, that gave him that confidence to get out his full back, what would he want, go inside, he'd go outside, puts a lovely ball into the hands here. He'd be frustrated that none of his teammates have got the end of this fantastic ball, but I think he's the big threat to him. How long he's going to continue to keep us up for from the second half, I don't know, but he's the one player who's really dangerous, and if anything is going to come for Arsenal, I hope it's to him.
You would expect some more desire also from the midfielders to come in. I mean, he actually gives everybody the time with the way he plays to come in the box. So
Yeah, he's standing the full back up, so if to the forward or a midfield player even making a late run, they have to be ready and anticipate that he's going to put that ball in the box.
Yeah, we're seeing Declan Rice arrive in the box a lot more in this game, and my expectation of him, you know, as his career develops, is to score more goals. And I think in these games like this, when there is a big space for a midfielder to time his runs perfectly, Marino's outstanding at timing his run for crosses, but Rice needs to do that a lot more and make sure he puts himself in those positions and wants to be the guy to score the goal.
This will suit Real Madrid. There's never going to be panic from them, is there? In a scoreline like this, they're just so experienced.
they're the team in a better place at the moment. So Arsenal really
Let's see what happens in the next half, because this is getting interesting. It really is. It is getting very interesting. In fact,
Confident manager that if it keeps running like that, they can score the goal.
They are on the edge of their
it's
seat.
getting very, very interesting.
They will want to take something back to the Bernabeu next week, and Mikel Arteta knows that only too well. Second half coming up.
Damn. Oh, just honestly, this contract situation is getting on my nerves. Regarding the Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah contract situation, obviously Trent is set to leave Liverpool. That's fishy, because we haven't heard any more news from that at all. But the headline now is that Salah is set to extend. Will that change? I literally don't know. It changes every day. It literally does. It was Salah may extend. Now it's Salah set to extend. I just don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Genuinely. It's been going on for months. This should have been sorted 3 or 4 months ago. How are we only just sorting it in April? The season ends next month. Like, the season ends next month. Sometime in May we should see confirmed football shirts for teams. I'm looking forward to seeing the final design of Liverpool shirt. I'm gonna guess it's probably what we've seen so far. There wouldn't be rumours and leaks if it wasn't, so I'm gonna guess that's what we're gonna go with this season. Oh, that looks amazing. Tell me you don't love a football shirt already, without telling me you love a football shirt already. Like, it's not even been released. Honestly, I'm buying this shirt. I'm gonna tell you now, the Nike shirts haven't really impressed me, to be honest. Like, I love Nike. I like Nike. Most of my shoes are from Nike at this point. But some of the Nike shirts that we've seen over the years just haven't been great. Like, I like this season's shirt, home shirt. I know not many people are that impressed with it at the start of the season, but I think it's quite a decent shirt. I like it. I'm gonna go back to the 22-23 season. It's just a red shirt. Like, it's just an awful shirt. It's a really bad shirt. Third shirt might be the worst thing I've ever seen. It looks like Shrek Swamp. Genuinely, I haven't seen a Shrek film in about 5-6 years. But Liverpool's home shirt, third shirt, that third shirt looks like a swamp. It might be one of the worst things I've ever seen. The away shirt I actually quite liked. I like the design of it for some reason, but honestly, the home shirt might be the worst thing I've seen in the last 5 years.
But they finished
The season after that, the shirt was quite good. I like that shirt. I think the away, and the third have all got all 3 kits were decent, I'd say. And you've got this season, I think again, all 3 kits are quite decent, but next season it's going to be on a different level. The first kit that we started off with in the Nike era, which was the 2021 season, if I remember correctly. That's not 2021, is it? The one that had like the turquoise collar, that was a nice shirt. On the away shirt I've got, that was nice. The third shirt, it could have been better. It was a bit of a template, really. It looked like a PNG. So yeah, not really. I didn't really like that. But my favourite kit I've got from Liverpool in the last sort of 5-6 years has been the one we released. The one that we won the Champions League in. I loved that. That was an ace shirt. New Balance were a really good kit designer though. Oh, some of the kits they released were magnificent. The one with a white collar, like the V-neck sort of collar, for like the 125th year shirt, that was nice. I like that. Season after that, as I've just said, I like that kit. That was a really nice shirt. Season after that, I can't remember what the season after that was. I think the season after that was the one which we won the league in. But yeah, some of New Balance shirts have been really good. probably been our best kit designer since Adidas. Warrior made some dreadful shirts. That purple one with the white on, oh, that was awful. That shirt was, oh. The only Warrior shirt I've got is the yellow one. That was a nice shirt, I've got to give it to him. But that purple one with the white underneath it was terrible. It might be one of the worst shirts I've ever seen made by Liverpool. I'll tell you what was one of the worst shirts, that grey one we had, which like there was a thing that come down to here. It was awful. Liverpool, Warrior. I've got to be careful that I don't go over the time again. Away shirts, but yeah, got this one. Oh, the grey thing that we didn't need. That was shocking. The white one that Suarez was at the team at the time, that wasn't a bad shirt. Okay, now. But the 12-13 away shirt was abysmal. That would have been quite good had it not have had the grey bit at the top. But yeah, that away shirt that we had in 12-13, that would have been quite good had it have not had the grey bit at the top. The grey bit just ruined it.
Looks like a neckerchief.
Yeah, it's an awful shirt. Sort of. It might be one of the worst shirts about. Like, there's no need for that grey bit at the top. That had the potential to be a really nice shirt had it not had the grey bit at the top. The grey bit just totally ruined it. This shirt just looks like something you'd see at a rip-off shop in like Turkey or something. Like purple one. I'll give you some context. 12-13 third shirt, that was not very good. But yeah, the Warrior period wasn't a very good period at all. For football and for kits. So yeah, there is 45 minutes left of football. We're going to actually see if there is a goal in this game. But if there isn't, Arsenal will take a 0-0 draw to the Bernabeu. In my opinion, that's risky, but Arsenal fans may think different. Because if it's 0-0, like, anything could happen. I still think Arsenal can win this, though, in my opinion. Definitely still think Arsenal can win this. They've got what it takes. From what we've seen so far, Arsenal could actually win this. And I won't be shocked if they do, because Madrid haven't really... They've had a few chances, but they haven't taken them. So I could actually see Arsenal winning this, which is a sentence I didn't think I'd say. But everyone's just predicted Arsenal to lose this tie altogether. I don't think it will be that easy for Arsenal to just lose like that. I think they're gonna if they have to take a draw back to the Bernabeu, they're gonna have to put the strongest squad out they've had this season. Like, if they rest players against Brentford, this is not me trying to make Arsenal drop points against Brentford, but I kind of expect them to, like, sort of drop a few players for the Brentford game on Saturday, because, like, they need to focus on Madrid. If they take a 0-0 draw to the Bernabeu, and they play the same team against Brentford at the weekend, and someone gets injured, you never know. So Arsenal, yeah. Mikel Arteta, if you want to win this tie and you have to take a 0-0 to the Bernabeu, I'd suggest resting a few players against Brentford. Because the league's over, Liverpool is surely going to win that. So Arsenal just sort of need to focus on the Champions League. Because they're still in that, and have they got the potential to win it if they do knock Madrid out? Yes. I will say Arsenal have got the potential to win it if they do end up knocking Madrid out, but there's still Barca to play. Like, there's so many more teams to play that could knock Arsenal out. I mean, I wouldn't have said Liverpool. Like, there's so many things I wouldn't have said would have happened at the start of this season. I wouldn't have said Nottingham Forest will be in the Champions League next season, because I think they will be. I wouldn't have said Liverpool will win the league. I wouldn't have said that some of the stuff that's happened this season, I wouldn't have said it would have happened. I wouldn't have said that Newcastle would have been one of the best teams this season. I wouldn't have said Bournemouth have been an overachiever. I wouldn't have said any of that. So, like, anything could happen. It is the Champions League. Like, no one said that Porto was going to win it. Yeah, they won it. No one said Greece were going to win the Euros. Like, crazy things can happen in football. Like, we have seen stranger things. Oh. And it's side netting from Mbappe. Yeah, that is a good ball through. Yeah, I just feel like there's something dodgy about taking a 0-0 draw to the Bernabeu. I mean, it's just the way that Madrid are playing at the Emirates. If they can play like this at the what's it called, the Bernabeu, and it's a 0-0 draw, like, I'd be scared for Arsenal if I was an Arsenal fan. Obviously, I'm not, so I literally couldn't care less. But yeah, this is a good game for a neutral, I guess. So far, I mean, it won't be box office, but I think the signs will start to show who will win the game when subs start being made, I think. But Real Madrid could score here. Mbappe. Who's number 11? Modric. Oh, that's a good pass. Outside of the foot. But yeah, I am surprised that still no one has scored. And we're 52 minutes in. That's a good lofted pass from Modric. I think that's Rodrigo. Modric again. Rudiger. Mbappe. Rudiger again. Pass it to Asensio. That's a good interception there from, I think, Lewis Skelly. I don't think he even touched you. Get up, Camavinga. Again, good from Raya. What's happened? Has he dived, or is it? It's a yellow card to Partey, so it's a foul. So it must have been a bad challenge then. Yeah, that was a bad challenge. I'll give that one to Camavinga. That was a bad challenge. Partey has been booked for that. damn. Suspension for Partey. Dropping like flies, Arsenal players, aren't they? So I think he won't play in the next leg. And now Arsenal fans are starting to call Real Madrid fans wankers for I don't know what reason. Honestly, all Madrid fans do is just jump about. All Madrid fans do is jump about. I can tell what the mood's going to be like in the next front three episode. If Madrid beat Arsenal. But I can't see Madrid beating Arsenal. For some reason, I just can't see that happening in this game. The way it's been played. Arsenal have looked like scoring every chance they've had. Which is the least I can say for how Madrid have played. Madrid have played well, but they haven't looked like scoring every time they've had the ball. That's good defending there from Raul Asensio. It's a mullet and a half, that is. But yeah, Asensio got straight in there to stop Rice from actually having a go. Raul Asensio is a really good defender. I don't watch La Liga, but from watching this game, Raul Asensio looks like a really good defender. Lewis Skelly. Is he going to take the throw in or what? Oh, come on, Skelly, you're taking a piss a bit, mate. Another packet? Another packet of crisps? Fair enough.
Only got half of them now.
Well, they only give you half a bag.
That's true.
It's a rip-off. Crisps, a packet of crisps are an absolute rip-off nowadays. You get about 3.
You go do the rest.
Yeah, if you're offering. Cheers.
I won't eat them all, so just go straight in the bowl otherwise.
No. Crazy. Even though Arsenal have been the better team. But Madrid's goalkeeper is like a man. He's a magician.
No. Is he in blue?
Yeah, the one in the blue Courtois. He made a double save that if he hadn't have made, Arsenal would probably be 1-0 up by now. This is an Arsenal free kick. Oh! What a fucking goal! What a goal!
What were you just saying about the goalkeeper?
What a goal! Oh my god! I'm not an Arsenal fan, but Declan Rice, take a bow. What a goal! Madrid fans are stunned. Declan Rice! What a goal! Arsenal 1-0 up against Real Madrid. What a goal that was! What a goal! What a free kick! I'm sorry, but I've got to clap that. Courtois had no chance with that. It was always coming. An Arsenal goal was coming for a long time. thought there was no chance of scoring from that. What a goal! That was coming. An Arsenal goal was coming for a long time. It's not like Madrid were playing well before that, and it's an unlucky goal to concede. Arsenal have just been the better team. What a goal that was! Arsenal have played so well. They've actually outclassed Madrid. I wouldn't say Madrid have been shit, but they've not been great. 1-0 to Arsenal. Who saw that coming? No one. Well, in this game, before the game, probably not. But I've got to give it to Arsenal. They've been the better side. They have been the better side. God, how Man City did not beat this Madrid side is beyond me. What a goal that was. That's a great goal. The bend on that was mad. That's a great result going in. If this is a result and it's 1-0, there's obviously that might sort of wake Real Madrid up a bit because they've been awful. They haven't been awful. That's probably a bit too harsh, but they've not been to the standard that Arsenal have tonight. Arsenal have really shocked me in this game. I didn't think Madrid would give them a battering, but I didn't think Arsenal would be this good. Arsenal really aren't going down without a fight, are they? Imagine if the scenes if Arsenal beat Real Madrid in the quarter-finals. I did say that shocks can happen. As we saw in the FA Cup. I think you all know what I'm talking about. Liverpool vs Plymouth. No one saw that happening. When 24th place in the Championship is doing better than top of the Premier League, then you know you've done something wrong. Arsenal fans are well up for it, and so they should be. That was a great goal. Declan Rice. Wow. Wow. I have not seen anything like that for a while. I have not seen a free kick goal like that for a while. – 1-0 to the Arsenal. I can't believe I'm saying that, to be honest. Arsenal have played really well. They've made a few sloppy passes, but when you score a great goal like that, I think you can just about forget about that. Crazy goal. That honestly, I can't get my head around that. Honestly, when he went up to take the free kick, I thought there is no way on earth he is scoring this from that distance, but he did. Jesus. But it would just be so much like Arsenal to beat Madrid and then go and lose to Brentford. It just would be. I mean, now they're winning. Now they're winning. It's possible they could drop a few players for Saturday's game. I think it's Saturday. But there is still at least 34, 33 minutes left yet. So, like, nothing's set in stone. But a 1-0 win going to the Bernabeu would be perfect for Arsenal. I mean, they might lose at the Bernabeu, but at least they gave a bit of a fight, if they do. Yeah, not good enough from Bellingham. Madrid have been so lacklustre tonight, it's crazy. There is no way Arsenal fans are thinking we've conquered all of Europe. Sorry, but that is not a thing I can get on board with. Please stop singing the tune to LA, LA, LA. Could this be Arsenal's second goal? And it is intercepted by Madrid. Yeah, there's a foul. Took him off the ball. Sometimes with Liverpool, when we win, I'm not always happy. Because if we've had a bad performance and we win, it's like, don't feel like a win. But if we have a really good performance and we win, I'm happy with it. But yeah, if Arsenal are to beat Madrid, they've got a really good chance of winning the Champions League. There is a second tie to play though, so... Oh! Oh, what a save! And it's a great save again from Courtois. Honestly, I'm not even lying. Madrid would be at least 3-0 down by now, I'm saying. If Courtois was not in goal, say something like Lunin's in goal tonight, Arsenal are winning at least 3-0. What a save. And then on the rebound. That save on the rebound was crazy. I think that was from Alaba. That's a great clearance. Off the line clearance and then the third one. Oh my God. Courtois is just... He might be the best goalkeeper in the world. I'm sorry, Alisson, but he might be the best goalkeeper in the world. Oh, again, great clearance off the line. Arsenal are going to win this game by another goal, I think. It won't just be 1-0. I think they'll win by 2, to be honest with you. Hey, no. You're pulling your shirt, Bellingham. Oh, look who's gone to the deck. Oh, tell you what, Camavinga has been shite tonight. Bellingham off the line this time. Why has he got his shirt tucked in? He's not David Beckham. Where's my water? It's down there. Been a really good performance from Arsenal tonight. Truly dominant. Marino's down. We will be back with Villa PSG tomorrow. Arsenal should be fighting for trophies next season. I think they've got Zubimendi coming in the summer. He never wanted to sign for Liverpool, did he? Let's be honest. He wanted Arsenal. He always wanted Arsenal. He never wanted Liverpool. If Arsenal sign Victor Declan Rice again, it's 2-0. Arsenal are beating Real Madrid 2-0 in the Champions League. This is Madrid's tournament. And Arsenal are beating Real Madrid 2-0. Listen to me. Arsenal are beating Real Madrid 2-0 in the Champions League. Declan Rice on a brace. Fantastic this man has been tonight. Oh my God, Madrid have been shocking tonight. Let's look at this. Is it another free kick? What? Oh my God, what a goal. What a goal. That might be better than the first one. That's better than the first one. That's better than the first one. In fact, that's the podcast 2025 a winner. 2024. Forget 2025. No, it is a 2025 winner. I don't care what any other player's done that season. That free kick wins the podcast 2025 award for me. That goal there. I've got to do that. I can't. Arsenal tonight have been crazy. Take a bow, Declan Rice. Take a bow. Oh my God. Just put Declan Rice in every free kick you have now. If he can score, the second one, I don't know which one's better, the second one or the first one. I literally can't decide. But two great goals there. This tie's turning into something good now. It really is. Declan Rice's technique on the ball in this game. Camavinga is shit. You're overrated. Still only 1-0 to Inter. Weird. Only 1-0. That game looks enthralling. Damn. 2-0. That's crazy. Oh my God. My God. Do Madrid even get a result at the Bernabeu with this? Like, let's not write off Real Madrid because it's still only 2-0, but this going into the Bernabeu will be a massive thing that Real Madrid need to come back from. Saka injured again. Is Saka injured again? Oh my God, that Saka just doesn't have any luck at all, does he? I think he's injured again. Bloody hell. Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka.
He won the free kick, as he did the first one.
2 free kicks from Declan Rice tonight. I think the second one might have been better. I need to see that on a replay again. I need to... Is there a video on live score of it? There's got to be. That's not it. But that goal was bloody-sational. That's not it. That's the first one. But yeah. I don't think Madrid come back from this, even at the Bernabeu. I honestly don't think Madrid come back from this. Even at the Bernabeu. I really don't. And it's 3-0. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. It's 3-0 to Arsenal. Madrid just give up at this point. You're going to get beat 4-0. You're going to get beat 4-0.
Was that a hat-trick?
No.
Oh, who was it?
Another player.
Yeah, which one?
Not Rice.
Yeah.
I do know who he is. It's Marino. Yeah, mate, stop milking it. Piss off, you cheating twats. I was doing that to Madrid, by the way. Wow. Utterly dominant. 3-0. Honestly, Dad'll probably find out before I tell him, but tomorrow, if I get a chance to tell him before he finds out, he's not going to believe me when I say that Real Madrid got beat 3-0 tonight. What a finish. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Shut up. I cannot believe this at all. Has that free kick been uploaded yet? No, it's the same thing. Why has that free kick not been uploaded yet? Forget the Bernabeu. Forget the Bernabeu. Arsenal are through. Like, there's no point even turning up to the Bernabeu. You might as well just put Arsenal through now. Because there is no way that Madrid are beating them 4-3 on aggregate. Not after this game. Raul from DR Sports, where are you now? Where are you now? This might be the worst Madrid team in years, honestly. Have Madrid won anything this season? I don't think they have. I think Barca will win the Liga. I don't think Madrid won. Did they win the Copa del Rey? I think Barca won the Copa del Rey. I'm sure they did. And I don't think Madrid are going to win. It might open it up a bit more then. I actually think that Arsenal could potentially win the Champions League if Madrid are to fail this badly. Like, after that first goal, Madrid just combusted. Crazy. Here we go.
Rice would take two.
What a goal. I need to see that again.
Rice would take two.
Oh, that's astonishing. That is astonishing. That's astonishing. That is actually astonishing. That's astonishing. That is absolutely astonishing. Crazy. 3-0. Am I in dreamland? Not, well, in dreamland as in the way is this actually happening? Not in dreamland the way of I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't help myself, do I? I think the top corner one was the better one. Oh, it's been exquisite from Arsenal tonight. What a game Declan Rice has had. I've got to clap him off. I'm going to be honest, I don't like Arsenal. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I don't really like Mikel Arteta, to be honest. But I've got to give Declan, from what I've seen tonight, I've got to give Declan Rice a clap. I've got to give him an applause for that. Arsenal are a different team. For some reason in the Champions League, Arsenal are a different team. If they've beaten Madrid with this much ease, imagine how it would have been against Atletico Madrid. I need to watch that back.
Rice would take 2.
Yeah. For me, that gets Puskas Award winner of 2025. When they announce the Puskas Award winner, that's what gets my vote. That goal gets my vote. If that goal doesn't even get in the nominees, there's no point anymore. There's no point if that goal doesn't even get... I mean, there's a long way till the Ballon d'Or ceremony, so there could be goals that are better than that, but for me, nothing comes much better than that. I think even the first goal could get a nominee. Could get a nomination, same thing. Declan Rice. Wow. Wow, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I honestly thought I'd be sat here at, 81 minutes past. 81 minutes in. With the scoreboard saying, Real Madrid 2 or 3-0 up. But no, it's been the complete opposite. Real Madrid have been poor tonight. Real Madrid have been poor. Literally have. Crazy. I think tonight Courtois has got to be... The player of the match is Rice. But just for them 2 free kicks alone. The player of the match all around tonight is Rice. And I think Madrid's player of the night has got to be Courtois. Had he have not been in goal, they'd have been probably 4-0, 5-0 down.
6 goals in his last 10 games as a mentioned striker.
Arsenal are just a different breed at the Emirates, aren't they? I think they beat City 5-1 at the Emirates. They beat Chelsea 5-0 last year at the Emirates. Away, they're not too good. But at the Emirates, they're just a different breed. At the Emirates, they are just a different breed.
Really got an energy about them. When they win the ball, get it forward as quick as possible. Cause some chaos, they really are.
3-0 is crazy. They played Newcastle at the Emirates. I thought they played Newcastle at St James's. No, they lost 1-0 at St James's. 3-0. How are Arsenal beating Madrid 3-0? At this point, Madrid, I'd just let them have it. I will just let them have it. Genuinely. Because you ain't coming back from this. Not in a million years. And if you do, it'll be the comeback of the century. That's all I'm saying. In fact, no, I still think Istanbul 2005 is the comeback of the century. I'm not being biased, I just think that's what it is. Because there's no way and that was against Milan, one of the best Milan teams of all time. Because to be 3-0 down at half time when no Liverpool fan was expecting a comeback like that, to then score 3 goals and then win on penalties is just criminal. Against a team that had the likes of Crespo and Maldini in it. Did Gattuso play for that team?
Even the biggest supporters wouldn't have thought that they would have been this good this evening. And the other thing to say, assuming Arsenal win this game, which I think we can safely take now as likely, those will be the critical points.
I think he did play for Milan in Gattuso when they lost to Liverpool and they lost to us. I just need to. I'm really intrigued about what squad played last night. Last night? What's mine about last night? It was 2005. Blow it that way. Good. Thank you. I think Maldini definitely played in that team. Shevchenko played in that team. He was the one who missed the penalty. Crespo played in that team. I know Maldini definitely played in that team. But yeah. Istanbul 05 would not... if Madrid are to beat, which they won't, if Madrid are to beat Arsenal 4-0 at the Bernabeu, it wouldn't even come close to Istanbul 05. I'm sorry, but it just wouldn't. Liverpool were going for the Champions League trophy, and it was the final. Madrid are in quarterfinals, but yeah. I mean, if this is how Arsenal play against Madrid, then how would they play against it? I mean, would it be a different test against Barca? I think it would, to be honest. Do I think that Arsenal can win the Champions League just based off one performance? No. But you know, if they can play like this going into the next round, because there is no way Madrid come back from this. If they do, I apologise, Madrid, but I said never write Madrid off at 2-0 and it's 3-0. Once it gets to 3-0, 4-0 territory, that's it. I mean, even if Madrid do get a consolation, in these situations, I don't ever think you can fully write off Madrid. At the minute, I'm writing Madrid off, but depends what happens going to the next game. There's still a long time till next Wednesday. So there's over a week until next Wednesday. It's not even this Wednesday. So, like, any players from either team could get injured in between this Wednesday and next Wednesday. Like, there's a lot of football to be played before that point. No, there isn't. There's about one game to be played. But yeah, Arsenal have been, sadly, Arsenal's, well, not sadly, again, don't really care, but, like, this is actually crazy. This is actually crazy. But, yeah, Arsenal, they've had a great season, in my opinion. Even if they don't, even after not winning the Premier League, I think they've still had a great season. The Champions League trophy for Arsenal fans will go nicely with that, and it would be Arsenal's first Champions League. And then we're gonna have to stop making jokes about never winning the Champions League. But if they do continue not to win Champions Leagues, if they don't win the Champions League this season, I think there's still a lot of football to be played. I think Arsenal will get through this one. I think they'll be in the semi-finals. I think that. But then you've got the obstacle of playing Barca or PSG. And Inter. So so it's 2-1 to Inter right now. So I think Inter will possibly be going through to the round of 16 semi-finals. Is this the second one? No, it's the first one. The second one was astonishing. The Marino goal wasn't a bad finish. I thought that was quite a good goal. Where's Mbappe been tonight? Where's Rodrigo been tonight? Where's Vinny been tonight? They've all been ghosts. All of Madrid's front three have been ghosts. They've been shite in this game, Madrid have. I thought they were alright for sort of the first 20 minutes, but I thought, as I said, you can sort of tell whether Madrid are going to win a game sort of 10-20 minutes in, really. Madrid start off well, you can sort of tell if they're going to win the game or not. I've changed my mind. I think Raul Asensio's hair looks shit. Only takes one raise of the eyebrow. Can I actually raise my eyebrow? I think I can. Does that count? I think it does. I don't know. I think it does though. I can do it better with that eye. It only takes one raise of the eyebrow from Ancelotti though. I think he has his eyebrow raised most of the time though. He's going to have a mad go at Madrid for this. Honestly, he's not going to hold back. If Madrid play shit, then honestly... Oh... Madrid Ultras are going to have a field day with this. Honestly, I can just see a Madrid Ultra right now waiting outside of the Emirates for one of their players. Well, for all of them. Just for the team bus. I can definitely see someone throwing a flare at the team bus when it comes out. Yeah, that's not going to do it, Mbappe. Doing all that skill and all that silky skill moves are not going to work. It's not going to work. Not now. Fuck off, Camavinga. You've been shite. Camavinga has been awful tonight. He's been cheating quite a lot as well. Camavinga's a great player, but he's been awful tonight. He had a hissy fit at one point because he played a bad pass, I think. Or was that Mbappe? Don't know. But Camavinga's just not played well at all tonight. How are you moaning Mbappe at the referee? Yeah, he's kicked the ball away. That's a red card. Camavinga might be one of the worst players on this pitch tonight. There's literally about a minute left. This will be it, I reckon. Maybe a few more seconds. That's surely got to be it. Is he going to wait until it gets to 5 minutes? That's it. That's it. Well done, Arsenal. I've got to give it to him. Well done, Arsenal. 3-0. Bloody hell. Wow. Never thought that would be happening. Never, ever thought that would be the case. I'm just going to check the Inter Bayern score finally. That ended 2-1 to Inter, but this was the more entertaining match in my opinion. Wow. Going into the next game, Arsenal take a 3-0 lead, which they will be delighted with. But yeah, Madrid played off the park tonight by Arsenal. Really, got to give it to Arsenal tonight. I don't really like Arsenal, and I think the fan base can be a bit like delusional, frustrating sometimes. But I've got to give that to him. That was a great performance. That was a really good performance. I'm not going to say it's been a bad performance if it hasn't. I'll give it to him if it's been a good performance. Yeah. Got to give it to him. Got to give it to him. I'd say Madrid's player of the night was Courtois. But yeah. If you enjoyed that stream, you know what to do. Which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on. And I'll see you lot in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.